First, the presidential Zomboys play the zombies maps. Now they're coming in and taking my rank in every Treyarch Wonder Weapon content. Okay, at least it better be a good Wonder Weapon list. Come on now.
Right, gang,
Obama sent me straighter than you ever had before.
Idea to rank the Wonder Weapons from the Treyarch games.
He's talking to my left ear, Obama. Great. What's going on?
We get to sit through more of Trump's dog shit take.
Oh, fuck you guys. My opinion is
that's what I'm here for. Exactly.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier, Trump.
Get him, Biden.
Gentlemen, calm down.
Get him, Biden.
We have a lot to get through.
The list isn't even up here, bro.
Our first Wonder Weapon is the one that started it all.
The ray gun.
The ray gun.
I think
S-tier.
No,
this is the most iconic
Trump.
Zombies. It
No,
go any lower than S.
Put it away,
agree,
man.
It's been in every ether map for a reason.
It's mid AF though.
Even if it isn't the strongest.
Cold War
cool
was
weapon.
nice. Cold War, I'd say it's an
Buy
S.
it off the wall in Black Ops 2.
I'd say an A.
Excuse me,
Put it in A. It's iconic, but that's
wall?
not it.
That only happens if you're a noob.
Seriously, Joe, how the hell are you that bad at zombies?
Dang, he got bullied.
Whatever,
bro.
man.
Olympia
Anyways,
wall
I can't
buyers
say
be
it's
like,
an S-tier weapon.
I agree.
It's outclassed by the main Wonder Weapon on most maps.
Biden, get him,
damage
buddy.
is annoying on maps without
Exactly.
PhD flopper.
Exactly.
Those are some good points, Joe.
Tell them straight. A. Put
I
it
don't
in
really
A.
use the original ray gun that much.
Me neither. Who does?
But it
Unless
is
you're playing
iconic,
BO1.
so I think A tier is a good
Exactly.
spot
Put it in A.
Whatever. It belongs
That's a
in
great
S,
spot.
but I'll accept it so we can move on.
Cold War version belongs in S.
Next
So
up is the
Trump,
Wonder
I
Waffle.
get you.
Now here's a real S tier weapon.
Wonder Waffle's
I
S
love
tier.
the Wonder
Yeah.
Waffle.
It's
But
Wonder
it's
Waffle.
like on the
Not
bottom of S.
I agree,
you know?
though, Barry. This is one of the coolest Wonder Weapons.
You are truly a Zombies fan if you call the Wonder Waffle the Wonder Waffle.
The
That's
chain
what I
lightning
know.
killing an entire horde still looks badass.
It does. It looks sick
like we're
after all
in
these
agreement.
years.
The Waffle's
Yep.
classic. Put it
It's
in
an S tier, but it's one of the
Alright,
worst
next up is the
infinite
Thunder
damage
Gun.
Wonder Weapons.
Another S tier.
Another S tier,
This is
baby.
One of the strongest
Yep.
and again iconic Wonder
Yep.
Weapons.
Amen,
Who doesn't like blowing
bro.
an entire horde of zombies away with it?
I don't know about that,
There's a reason
Trump.
they
I don't know
brought
about
it back so much. It's one
Yeah.
of the most simple yet fun Wonder Weapons to use.
It's an incredible
I don't
Wonder
know,
Weapon.
guys.
Yeah.
I like the Tundra gun more.
Biden, I'm gonna get you out of here,
You
buddy.
did not just say you like the Tundra
Oh,
gun more
you
than
got.
the
We
Thunder.
gotta cancel Biden.
What the fuck, Sloppy
What are you
Joe?
talking about, fam?
That thing is a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Did you forget to take your dementia pills again?
I think he's he's got
the
them
Thunder gun is
mixed up.
overrated.
Oh
Just
my
ignore the
gosh!
senile bastard.
What,
Slap
Biden,
that
get
shit
out of
in
here.
S tier.
Yeah, put that in
Can't
S.
believe he was my VP.
Oh, great.
Me
the
neither,
Winter's
Obama.
Howl. Perhaps one of the worst Wonder Weapons ever. How can you make it so weak?
It's bad on
Sure
round
what they were
15.
thinking with the Winter's
F.
Howl.
Put it in F.
It was a cool concept.
It was
but
a
executed
scam.
horribly.
No, it was a
Looks like they have
scam,
the Winter's
George.
Howl from Classified too.
It was a
It's
dang
better, but still a
scam.
pretty mediocre Wonder Weapon.
No.
I think the original should go in D and the BO4 version in C.
Okay.
Sleepy's finally talking
Okay.
sense. Let's move on from this garbage and on to one of the best Wonder
Listen,
Weapons.
listen.
The VR-11.
Oh!
Best?
Okay, listen. I love the VR11, man. But it cannot be in F. It cannot be in F, bro. Please. And the Winter's Howl, yes, the BL4 version is better. But these two Wonder Weapons suck a donkey. I would put the Winter's Howl in F, to be honest.
This thing is fucking abysmal.
Yeah,
Another example of a
VR11
cool
needs to
concept
be in
being
D
able
or
to turn
F.
the zombies into humans, but
Yeah.
terrible execution.
I gotta
Yeah,
agree.
this thing is awful.
I gotta agree.
How can you
Biden
like
or
this
Obama.
shit, Trump?
True.
Let me explain to you, dumbasses. Similar
see
to
it.
the jet gun, another amazing Wonder Weapon, this gun isn't overpowered just to be overpowered.
Oh!
It's best used as a support weapon.
It is a
If you
support
shoot
weapon.
your teammate,
Yes.
they'll get zombie blood and insta-kill.
And insta-kill, which is cool.
While that is true,
Yeah.
it's nowhere near enough to save this miserable excuse for a Wonder Weapon.
Amen.
This shit cannot go any
Amen.
higher than D tier.
It
Amen.
belongs in A.
Spit it,
Fools
Biden.
don't understand its true potential.
No,
I
man.
put this whack shit in F.
Listen, I don't think it's an F, my man Bush. I think at least A or B here. You
But since
know?
Donald will cry if we do, let's...
A or B for co-op, but I think for solo D. So I think, yeah, put it in D.
Just put it in
Put
D.
it in D.
Have you losers and haters forgotten you can also use it to instantly get rid of George Romero when it's upgraded?
But it's only a limited time effect. If you shoot him, he'll actually come back into the rage mode. So it's useless in that regard.
It's such a helpful weapon.
No, Trump.
Sorry, Donnie,
Get
D
it out.
tier is the only reasonable
Yeah,
place
D
for this
tier is
shit.
fair. I do get Trump's points, though, with the support aspect. That is an A or B type tiering. Like, that effect in and of itself is literally better than the ray gun. But in practicality, nah, man.
Next up, we have the Scavenger.
Let's go,
This is a
Scavin.
pretty cool Wonder Weapon.
I
but
think
it's
at
pretty
least
weak in the later
B.
rounds.
Yeah, it has to be
I love
mid.
using this thing to kill George Romero.
Me too, man.
While it may not be the strongest Wonder Weapon, It's fun to use.
Exactly.
And good enough to carry you through a casual
Exactly,
game of Call of the
Biden.
Dead.
Yep.
I think it deserves A tier.
I
This
wouldn't
gun
be
sucks,
mad with
Joe. It stops killing it like round 40.
Trump, how do you like the VR11 but don't like the scavenger? Oh, I'm about to lose it on my boy.
While your noob ass may not be able to get past round 20, for us that are actually good, this gun is dog shit. F tier.
Oh, no, Trump.
F tier's too low.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not the best,
way
but it's a
too
solid
low.
Wonder weapon.
Nah,
I think B
fam.
tier is fair.
B
How about we
is
all
mid.
compromise at C
Yeah.
tier? It's an average wonder weapon, so I think it's a
C
good
makes me
placement.
sad, but listen, I get it. Only
Alright.
one shots to 42. I mean, dude, the Ray Gun Mark II theoretically is better than the Scavenger, right?
Next
So-
up, we have the baby gun from Shangri-La.
That baby gun's lit.
Actually, Obama, it's the 3179 JG.
3179 JGB
Shut the
215.
hell up, George. Nobody calls it that.
Man, I love this gun.
Yeah, only
Makes the
OGs.
zombies all small and cute when you shoot them.
Biden?
Almost cute enough to sniff their shoulders.
Biden?
Okay, Creepy Joe, we don't need to hear
Yeah,
any
that's
more
a
of this.
creepy Joe moment,
That
bro.
said, it is probably one of the most fun wonder weapons to use and is very unique.
It's got to be an
Can't
S.
disagree there.
It has to be an S tier
I love
weapon.
kicking those little freaks
It's
after you
infinite
shoot.
damage all the
Sounds
time.
like we're all in agreement.
Has to be an S.
I think A tier is reasonable.
Works for me.
Yep. that's-
Listen, I get the A tier pick, and I know this isn't like damage wonder weapon, but you know what? I'll accept it. I'll accept it. It is an S tier wonder weapon though. It's infinite damage forever. Like that is with a ton of ammo too.
It's fine.
Right?
Drop that shit in A like you drop bombs on weddings, Barry.
Moving on, we've got
Always
the wave.
Bush with the out of line
Well, I
comments.
really like this gun. Like I said when we played Moon, watching the zombies pop reminds me of my old nemesis Corn Pop. He was such a bad dude.
Joe, we don't have
Creepy
time
Biden,
to listen
bro.
to your corn pop nonsense
Yeah,
again.
get this out of here, man.
This is a pretty cool wonder weapon, though.
Yeah,
I like-
the wave gun I think is iconic,
How you can
man.
make it dual wield with the zap gun.
I know, such a
Even
cool
though
idea.
Moon is a mess, everyone knows
Yeah.
the wave gun is great. Put
It's
this
aight.
shit in A tier Obama.
Obama,
Got it.
I agree. That's an A tier. Yes, sir.
Next up is,
Yes, sir.
oh dear God, the jet gun.
Finally,
No,
a
F.
true S-tier
F.
wonder weapon.
No.
We even need to discuss. Just drop it in
No.
S and let's keep going.
No, fam.
Not so fast, Cheeto.
Yeah, get him,
Are
Bush.
you high? This shit.
Seriously, Jack.
Are you high?
This may be the worst wonder weapon ever.
Yeah.
Just thinking about trying to build this shit is putting me to sleep.
I
Amen.
have to agree with Joe.
Spit it.
Running around the entire map to grab the parts is insufferable.
Oh, it's
And
terrible.
Not worth the effort for such a pitiful weapon.
Yeah. Someone,
sure you're
someone can literally hit the box in one hit and get a better weapon on the lower rounds than you can.
Not the one with dementia, Donnie.
Exactly.
That's
bro.
because you noobs don't understand how to use it.
Exactly.
Of course,
Well,
you
that's
lazy
true.
socialists would complain about
That's
building
true.
it. I love building the jet gun as much as I love building walls.
Oh,
Come on, let's not listen
Wow.
to this joker. Put that shit in
Wow.
F. I won't settle for anything else.
listen, I
Fuck you,
have to
Sleepy.
agree with
I'm gonna come to the
Biden.
White House and kick your ass.
It is on paper the best wonder weapon. It literally is on paper the best wonder weapon because it's infinite ammo, infinite damage, but you need a literal ton of patience to use this weapon without wanting to suffer.
Pull up,
you know?
Jack. I'll knock your tangerine-looking ass into next
This
week.
weapon sucks.
Gentlemen,
man.
relax.
In
We're just making a
practicality,
tier
it's
list.
F.
No need for violence.
Yeah.
That's
No need
rich
for
coming from you,
violence.
Hussein. Your party's precious Antifa loves to inflict violence on innocent Americans.
Oh, bruh,
Listen, Joe
he's
would
getting
kick your obese
political.
ass anyways, Trump. I'm doing this to protect you.
Amen.
Oh,
bro.
fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Oh, great.
Is
Look
Trump
what you
just
guys
gone?
did.
He's
I guess
gone,
we'll have
bro.
to continue the list without him.
Ah, it's
I'm
fair.
sure he'll be
though.
back.
We'll be aight.
Maybe if he eats some McDonald's, it'll calm him down.
Sure, yeah, some Diet Cokes up in there.
Up next is the Sliquifier.
Yeah, Jack Gun and F. Thank you, Obama. That's what I want to see.
what are you all
That's an S. It's an S.
Man, I love this gun.
Biden put it in
reminds me
S,
of when
man.
Jill set up a slip and slide in the White House backyard last summer. It was so much fun.
What is this,
Joe,
man?
you're a grown-ass man and the goddamn president, and you played on a slip and slide?
Exactly.
It's a lot of fun.
Set
You
him
guys should
straight,
try
Bush.
it sometime.
Set him straight.
Okay, Joe, we'll do that sometime.
Yeah,
But
it's an
that
S tier.
aside,
though.
I think the Sliquifier is a really good wonder weapon. While
It
vi-
is literally better than the Thunder Gun. Also, Die Rise Remastered.
Visually, it's a bit bland.
We will be adding different properties to the goo.
It has great killing potential and is insanely strong, especially since you can do a glitch to unpatch it.
Those are good points, Obama.
Ooh. Yeah.
I have fond
The
memories of
strangest glitch ever, by the way.
camping in
Shoot
the
a sign
elevator
10
shaft with
times.
this thing. It's an S tier for me.
It's got to be an S.
I don't have any problems with that.
Yeah.
All right,
an
I think
S-tier
S tier is
Wonder Weapon.
reasonable
It's
based purely on
fire.
how strong this thing is.
Oh, of course, man. Yeah. Pre-patch Slick was nasty.
Did you
oh,
losers
here he is.
miss me?
No, not really.
That was
It was actually
fast.
pretty relaxing not hearing your malarkey.
Yeah, I
Shut
agree.
the hell up,
I gotta
Sleepy.
agree with
Go
Biden.
take a dirt nap.
Welcome back, Donald. We were about to
Malarkey.
rank the Blundergat.
Well, if
Okay.
we're talking about the original and not the Acid Gat or Magma Gat, I'd say it's a B tier wonder
B or
weapon.
C. I have to
Really,
agree.
no point to
Yeah.
use it over the other two, but it's
Yeah.
not terrible either.
It ain't bad. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good
I
to
don't
round
really
50.
ever use the Blundergat when the other two are available.
Yep.
I'm fine with putting it in B tier.
Yep. Yep. That's a good B for Blundergat.
Okay,
That's
next up
what I
then
know.
is the Acid Gat and Magma
Acid Gat,
Gat.
I have to put an A.
I think they're similar enough to where
They
we can rank them
have
both
to
together.
be A or S.
These are both really strong weapons for crowd control.
Yeah, the crowd control distraction effect is
killing hordes.
fire.
The fact they attract zombies when you shoot them makes them very reliable for
Yeah.
escaping tricky situations.
That's always a better
I think
Wonder
A
Weapon
tier
to
is
have.
fair.
Yeah, I think A or
Holy
S.
shit.
You know.
Did you take some Adderall, Sleepy? I've never heard you make such a cohesive statement in my life.
Exactly.
No, but my son Hunter pulled up and let me get a hit off his crack pipe.
What the
Of
heck,
course
bro?
you do. Your son is a true freak, Joe.
You're
Enough with the personal attacks, you
Dang,
crusty old
bro.
geezers.
yeah.
We still have a lot of weapons to
Obama.
go. I think A is a good spot for these two.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll
Up
agree with
next
that.
is the
That's
GOAT,
not a bad spot.
The Ray Gun Mark II.
Mark
What a
II.
fantastic weapon. Easiest S tier
A
in
or
my
B?
life.
No, not
This
S.
really is
not
one of the
S.
most iconic wonder
It's an
weapons. A total
iconic Wonder
improvement on the
Weapon.
original ray gun.
Yeah.
This thing,
I never would have thought that they would have done that back when Buried Release and the Ray Gun Mark II came out. It just looked so cool. I remember playing all the OG maps, trying to spin the box to get it, and it was so hard. One of the greatest weapons ever added
tears
into COD
through
Zombies.
zombies and is so satisfying to use.
It's a great
S
Wonder
tier.
Weapon.
Well, Creepy Joe, do you have any horrible opinions to share about the Mark II?
I personally don't think it's S. I just think it's like in the top. This man's sleeping, bro. Come on, bro. Put it in A or S. I'll accept an A though.
You've got to be kidding me. He always does this.
Yeah, with Mark II,
Joe, wake your
put him
dusty
to
ass
sleep,
up.
bro.
Huh? What? Where am I?
Huh?
Jesus Christ, Brandon, get a grip. We're ranking the Mark II.
Wake it up now, brother.
I love the Mark II.
Yeah, we got to put it in
Good.
A.
So we can
at
all
least.
agree it's an S tier.
A or S. Yep.
Next up is the Paralyzer. How
It's
do we...
the best ray gun for high rounds out of all three of the ray guns because the Mark II will still do damage past its limit more so than the Mark III.
We feel
so
about
I
this weapon?
have to, I do agree with that.
The Paralyzer was a really fun wonder weapon.
Paralyzer's an A.
Not only did it have
Yeah.
infinite ammo, it let you fly around the map.
Yeah, Paralyzer's an
This
A.
alone makes it an A tier for me.
But it doesn't
It's a
damage
B
till
tier for
round
me.
70.
It's a pretty dope weapon, but there are much
Great
better
Wonder Weapon.
ones.
Yes,
I
much
have to
better
agree
ones.
with the annoying orange here. B tier.
A or B?
This thing always felt like an improved version of the jet gun to me.
It did, yes.
I can settle
They
for B
definitely
tier.
did. Yeah, B or A, I think that's fair.
All right,
that's
gang,
fair.
how should we rank the origin staffs?
I hate these things.
Lightning and
How the hell are you
freaking
supposed to
D,
build and
bro.
upgrade these? There's way too much to remember.
Oh, Sleepy, you
Get
simpleton.
out of here.
Of
Talk
course
to
you
a
can't even build the
speedrunner.
staffs. They aren't even that hard.
God, he's such a noob. Anyways, I think the ice staff is clearly the best.
Ice
It's
staff
S
has to
tier.
be S. Yeah,
You
it's
can
the
just camp
best
in the
out of
fire
all of
tunnel
them.
with it to round 100.
Yep.
The other three are B tier for me.
I
Let
would
me be
agree
clear.
with that. I honestly, I
Fire
think that's
staff is
fair.
the best and belongs in S
Except
tier.
lightning is terrible.
No, you're both so wrong. The wind staff is the best. The others
Nah.
are irrelevant.
I think.
Listen, I was trying to go for Origins round 100 like literally a couple days ago on BO2. The wind staff is so inaccurate when you charge up a shot with it. It's like a gamble if you're going to take out all the zombies in front of you or not. So I have to say wind is mid.
should
bro.
all go in F tier.
Shut
up,
up,
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, get
How about
them
we
out.
compromise
bro.
and throw them all in A? It really comes down to personal preference with
Yeah.
these.
I don't really care, so I'm fine with that.
It is personal preference up to a point, though. Lightning is statistically the worst. Ice is statistically the best. Then wind, then fire. But fire causes game crashes, so don't use fire. And then lightning. So
I can live with it.
I'd put lightning in D.
Whatever, let's just move on to Black
Wind.
Ops 3.
Yeah, I'd probably put wind in A, ice in S, and fire in B.
Path
That
of
would be my
Conservant.
goal. Yeah.
Do we even really need to discuss this one?
No, instant
I don't
SS
think so,
tier.
Barry.
Yeah.
It's the best wonder weapon ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's instant
I
S.
really love this one too.
Yeah, there's
the
no
tentacles
other
remind
way.
me of some of that lolly hentai I've seen.
Oh, goodness,
Does this
Biden.
motherfucker ever
I
think
was
before he
supporting
opens his
you
mouth?
earlier.
Anyways, I agree. Easy S tier.
I was
goated
supporting
wonder
you.
weapon.
Come on, Biden.
All right, Joe's strange fetishes aside, next we have the bows from
Okay.
DE.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree again that the Storm bow is S tier.
Yeah, so Storm and Wolf are obviously the two best. I believe, though, that Void is the worst, but it's not as bad as the Lightning Staff. Void is strong still. Fire is also really good, too. So, yes, the bows overall are quote-unquote better, but they get capped out in certain areas and, in my opinion, have lower ammo counts, so... Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, no complaints here. The Void bow, I think, is B tier.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a decent alternative to the
Void
Storm
and
bow,
Fire
but not
are
the best
B,
either. Plus,
Storm and Wolf are A.
it's a bit annoying to build, too.
Yeah.
I think the wolf bow is S tier. It reminds me of my grandson. He's been telling me about this wolf suit he likes to wear.
Oh,
He
Biden!
called himself a furry or something.
No!
Plus,
Get
it's
that
easy to
out of
build.
here!
Jesus Christ, your entire family's fucked up, creepy Joe.
The Wolf bow is obviously not S
Oh,
tier, Joe.
Biden.
More like C tier.
Let's not even get started on
Nah, nothing against my first zone was really, but for real, these guys are...
the firebow.
Getting it out
F
of
tier.
here.
How the fuck am I supposed to build this shit
True.
when Noah J456 never uploaded a tutorial?
I got the tutorial.
Yeah, I don't think I ever built this shit more than once.
I mean, I
It's
agree.
just not
Who
worth
to
it when
builds
the Storm
Fire?
bow exists.
Exactly.
And is far easier to build.
Exactly.
F tier is a bit harsh. It is a good weapon, but I do agree it's not worth the
Like I
effort to
said,
build.
Fire and Void
I'm
B.
fine with D tier.
Or, dude, D is
fuck this next weapon.
crazy. Okay, this tiering, what did they put? Fire at bottom, I don't agree with that. I think Fire and Void are better than most people think, but they're not great. Storm and Wolf should be an A.
The KT4, probably the most mediocre wonder weapon ever.
It is
I
pretty
do agree that
mid-
it's not an
pretty
amazing
mid.
wonder weapon, and the method to unlock and upgrade it is really
Statistically, infinite damage, it's an S tier wonder weapon, but I think it's an A or B in
tedious
practicality.
and annoying.
Yeah,
Having to plant a seed underwater and then water the plant with more water made no fucking sense.
exactly.
I think it's a D
Get him,
tier.
Obama.
This one's okay, but it feels like a worse version of the Sliquifier to me.
This is obviously a list in terms of practicality, and I have to
I
agree
think
with
it's
this.
C
you know?
tier.
C tier, I think, is reasonable.
Yeah, C
The
is.
Masamune is still a pretty reliable wonder weapon once you actually manage to get it.
It is a good wonder
All right, I
weapon.
can bump it into
Yes.
C tier.
Yeah. Like, in terms of practicality, I absolutely agree with this. Like, you have to fully charge it up, then shoot it on the ground. So if you get cornered with this weapon, you're done, right? Like, you need the skull, right?
Next
the
up,
skull
we have
is
the
real
Mark
wonder
III from
weapon.
Gorod Krovi.
It's
Another
mid.
mid-wonder weapon in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree,
It was
Obama.
cool they made another version of the ray gun,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't compare to the Mark 1 and 2. A perfect
It could have been way better, though. They could have buffed the numbers on it so much.
example of an average wonder weapon.
It
C tier.
is, yeah. B
While
or
it may
C.
not have been the most overpowered weapon, I think it looks really cool when you shoot it.
Like, looking at the weapons in C, I think it is better than almost all of these except for the KT4. So I probably would put it in a B tier.
The black holes were a cool throwback to the Gersh device from Ascension.
True.
Speaking of black holes,
True.
that reminds me, Obama. Last night, Michelle came over to Mar-a-Lago,
Oh,
and let's just say
no.
we had a tremendous time.
No.
Don't talk about Michael. I mean Michelle that way. You orange goblin.
Enough of the squabbling. Let's just drop it in C and move on to
Well,
Black
my
Ops
Michael.
4.
Oh, Black
All right,
Ops
next
4,
up is
here
the
we go.
death of Orion from 9.
It's so
Fuck this
bad.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just a shitty Wonderwolf wannabe. F tier.
Yeah, I have
I
to
got
agree
it.
with Trump. It's a Wanderoff wannabe that works way slower. It's cool, but I don't know. I think a Scorpion Wonder Weapon could have had way more cooler abilities.
Point there, Don, but it's still a decent weapon.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
weak in the higher
decent.
rounds, though.
Yeah, it is weak
Another
in the
C
higher
tier
rounds.
for me.
I say C
The
or
little
B.
scorpion is
Yeah.
creepy looking and scares me, so I don't use this one. F tier.
Joe, you
tier
seriously
again,
need to grow
bro.
a pair. How about we settle for D tier?
Yeah,
Whatever, let's just
that's
move on
I.
from this trash.
It's I.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Trump,
Oh,
but next
more
up
trash.
is the Kraken.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have rejoined the call.
for real.
Fucking thing sucks.
The Krakens
I
are
know I
all
don't hear
bad.
you shit talking the Kraken, Donnie.
No,
This gun
Biden.
packs a huge punch and has
Oh,
4 cool elemental upgrades.
No, Biden.
If by 4 cool elemental upgrades you mean 4 uninspired and forgettable ripoffs of the
Amen,
staffs,
Trump. Get
you'd be
'em.
right sleepy.
Get him.
Seriously, can anyone here even tell me which of these upgrades is the best?
I think I can barely tell you. So I don't think I've actually ever gotten the purple one or used that one at all. Ice is the #1 best. Then I believe it's lightning or fire, and then this one is the worst. So Regardless, though, the Kraken is the worst of the 4 elemental wonder weapon sets. It's so garbage.
I've blocked this shit out of my mind completely.
Yes, please do
I
that.
definitely can't. I haven't played Voyage since Black Ops 4 came out.
Exactly,
I'd put
bro.
them in D tier.
Yeah,
You all
I'd
just
put them
haven't given
all
it a
in
fair
D.
chance. The Thunder Kraken kicks ass.
Calm down, Joe, before you have a heart attack.
Like, I agree. Ice and Lightning would probably be in, like, B tier. But the rest should be in C or D. Like, the fire and the... I don't even know what the purple one is called.
Opinion into consideration and throw them all into C tier.
Yeah, C is a
Way
good
too
spot.
high for these sorry excuses for wonder weapons.
I could agree, though.
Well, this next one I think is a really good one.
True.
The Alistair's Folly.
S.
I'll give you this
I have
one,
to put
Barry.
it in
The
S.
Alistair's Folly
S or
is
A.
pretty cool.
It's an incredible wonder weapon.
I like
Tons
how it
of
has
damage.
a bunch of different random effects. It's
Yeah.
like a bunch of wonder weapons built into one.
Exactly. I love
Do I
it.
need to remind you all again about how to upgrade this weapon? You need to
True.
collect vampire shit. C tier just for that.
Not even
Oh,
capping.
come on, man. You're just a chaos story hater. This thing is usually an A tier.
Joe, I have to
Biden say
agree.
that.
It's definitely one of the better wonder weapons from Black Ops
It
4.
is the better wonder
Sorry,
weapon
Trump.
from BO4.
I'm with the Democrats on this one.
Yeah.
A tier.
A or
You're
S.
such a rhino, George. Sad.
Come on, we're all friends here.
It's an A or S.
Joe's
tier,
right.
You know,
I'm putting this in A tier. It's a fitting placement.
it's a
Next
quality
up is the
wonder
Savage
weapon.
Impaler.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Nobody has ever actually outright gone out of their way to get this wonder weapon. The steak knife, the literal piece of wood you use to take out the vampires, is better on this map. This wonder weapon is a waste of time. I would honestly put this in F or D. It's
Who
a waste
the hell
of
would ever
time.
go out of their way to get this?
Exactly.
I never have and never will.
Yeah, it's
Such
an
a
F-
waste of time.
It's an F tier wonder weapon. Yeah,
No
it really
question.
is. It really is.
I don't really see the point in getting this.
No.
It's confusing and annoying to build, and it's really not any stronger than most weapons you can find in the box.
Exactly.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know this thing existed until right now. F
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured nobody would.
The only thing also to go back to the Krakens that make these somewhat good is you can buy infinite ammo for them, but when the weapon itself is mid, who cares, you know?
be defending this shit. F tier it goes.
And so I have to agree. Savage and
Next
F,
up are the
I
gauntlets
agree.
from Ancient Evil.
Gauntlets?
These were really-
These are the best 4 wonder weapon set ever, right? The Blood Gauntlet is the best elemental wonder weapon out of all of the 4 elemental wonder weapons, out of any of them, period. It is so strong. The only problem is it has low ammo. So the gauntlets are the best, but they all have low ammo. I would say the Blood is the best, then probably Light or Gaia, and then the Wind is kind of mid. But they're all really strong. I'd put them all in A,
Really cool,
to
and
be
I
honest.
feel like they were all well balanced.
Yeah,
I don't
they
really
were
dislike
really
any of
well
these.
balanced. Yeah.
I really like the hands, especially the hand of Gaia.
These were definitely the peak of the
Hannah
chaos
Guy was
story, in
cool.
my opinion.
I agree.
I'd put them all in B tier.
B or A.
I think that's a reasonable placement.
Yeah, B or A is
They
fair.
aren't extremely overpowered, but can still be used reliably.
They aren't overpowered just because of the ammo counts. If you have higher ammo counts or max ammo elixirs or alchemical, they're incredible, man.
Oh, fuck
They're so
off. Next are
quality.
those shitty ray guns
Oh.
from Alpha Omega.
F, all of them an F. Honestly, I can't rate you which one's the best. I remember the explosive one is the best. I think it's this one. The dual wield one sucks. Honestly, all of them are an F except for this one, the Ray Gun Mark II Y, I think, variant that shoots an explosive bullet. All of
Hey,
them
man,
are
these were cool.
trash.
They just had the
Nah,
unfortunate luck of
Wama.
being on such a dog shit map.
True, though.
I liked how
true.
you could dual wield one of them.
That's it. That is
Other
true.
than that, they're pretty average wonder weapons.
I'd say like
Yeah,
D.
I never really used these.
D,
The
not
regular
even
ray gun
C.
Mark II was just as good, if not better, so they were pretty pointless in my opinion.
I agree.
I'm fine with C tier for these.
C or D.
Just like everything on Alpha Omega, these are a waste of time.
Yeah,
D tier.
huge waste of time.
Well, I personally think they're B tier, but I can settle for C.
Yeah. Huge waste of time when all you need is an unpapped ballistic knife to get to round 100. Not even lying.
Next up is Joe's favorite, the Tundra.
I think C is too high. I think D is way better. Look, like the Krakens are all way better than the Mark IIs, in my opinion.
gun.
The Thunder Gun is powerful
Thunder
and
Gun
has a
is-
cooler aesthetic
oh.
than the OG Thunder Gun, in my opinion. The Thunder Gun is overused and overrated.
Cut the cap, Biden!
So very wrong.
Cut the cap!
You're probably the only human on the planet who thinks the Tundra gun is better. It's
Listen, okay, they did patch the Tundra Gun after everyone stopped playing Togger Toten, and it is better now. Does that mean it's better than the Thunder Gun and should be up there in the S tier? No! F no, baby! Get that away
dog
from
shit.
me. Yeah.
I said earlier, there's a
Caca.
reason the Thunder Gun has come back so many times.
Exactly.
It's one of the best wonder weapons.
I don't know where I'd put it,
Nobody
though.
cares
I think it's
about
a
or even
B tier
remembers
wonder
the Thunder
weapon.
Gun.
In terms of damage, it's like a B or an A. I mean, I think it is close to infinite damage like the Thunder Gun, but man, it's so mid.
I agree, George. It's so bad they put the original Thunder Gun on tag because they knew people would hate it. D tier for me.
That's when you know it's sad. Yeah.
Drop that shit
I
in
agree.
D-tier,
I
Hussein.
agree with the pick.
Now, come on, man. My opinion has to count for something. I say it's an S tier.
I'll bump it to C tier for you, Joe, but that's as high as this trash can go.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with that. Again, it is an infinite damage wonder weapon, but it's just mid.
Next up is that shitty Wonderwaffe sniper.
Oh,
What a
D.
downgrade from
D
the
or
powerful
F.
DG2.
Yeah, D
Look
or
at how
F.
they massacred my boy.
Exactly.
What a waste.
Yes.
Tag truly has some of the worst wonder weapons.
They're
I mean,
so
who wants
bad.
to use this over the DG2?
Exactly.
For once, I agree with you, Donnie boy.
Yep.
This thing just feels so weak compared to the original Waff. And it's nowhere near as cool as the Scavenger either.
It's so
Yeah, not
mid.
really sure why they decided to make some weird new Wunderwaffe and Thunder Gun instead of bringing back the Scavenger or VR11 in some cool new way.
That literally would have been better than what we got in Tog, which is so sad. But I agree. It is infinite damage if you hit the head, but there's so many better wonder weapons than this on the map. It's like, it's practically useless. It literally has no use. I'd literally put it in F or D.
It's a D tier for me.
I agree.
Yeah, fuck
it's,
this thing.
It's like very
D-tier.
bad. Very
Oh, great.
pointless.
Now we're at Cold Snore Zombies.
Man, I love this game so much.
Hey, they didn't
know you
include
do,
the
Joe.
Vanguard weapons. Let's
Something
go.
new.
Obama's right.
What are the Vanguard wonder weapons? The shield? Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't include it, bro.
Joe, you'll never be a real Zombies player like the rest of us. Try getting to round 100 on Call of the Dead like me.
Donald, it's impossible to get
That's cap.
to round 100 on Call of the Dead, you
That's
lying
cap.
goon.
Shut up, Bush. Need I remind everyone that you lied us into an illegal war?
Oh,
Shit, tell him, Donnie.
Guys, let's get back on track. First up is the Die Shockwave and its variants.
The Die Shockwave, the base variant, I would argue is better than all of the upgrades, solely because you can get, like, an insta-kill in a high round. You just suck everything up and just spam it. Like, it's literally the best one to just get rid of all the oncoming zombies. So, the base version, in my opinion, is S tier. It's
These
literally
things
that
look
good.
awesome. They reminded me of my precious jet gun.
They were really
That said,
sick looking.
they still are just pale imitations. I think they belong
They really
in C
are
tier.
imitations, yeah.
I never really liked these. They felt uninspired compared to what we had in the past.
I do agree. Like, okay, they are good for certain reasons. The Nova 5 gas one is good if you want to camp and glitch, but I think all those glitches are patched now. The lightning is good for making you run faster. The fire is bad, I won't lie. It's powerful, but the problem is the original is better later on in the rounds. And then the ice one is just useless. I see no point in that.
C tier is fine.
Slows them down.
I can accept C tier. They were definitely the weakest wonder weapons in Cold War.
I agree. Yeah.
All right, next we have the Ray K.
I personally would put them all in C tier except from the base variant. The base variant is actually something that's viable for high rounds and is a very good wonder weapon.
4. This is a pretty solid wonder weapon in my
Ray K.
opinion. It's an obvious throwback to the Mark III from Gorod Krovy, but even better. I think it belongs in B tier.
I agree with the
I
pick.
do
B
think
tier
this
is
was
a
a
good
step
pick.
up from the Die Shockwave.
Yeah.
It melted zombies. And
I
was
can agree.
really satisfying to use.
Yeah.
B tier's fine with me.
B is fair.
I think it's A tier, but I know that's probably too much to ask, so I can set.
I would put it in A tier to be honest, but the thing that makes it suck is that just when you switch from the variants, like when you go from the gravity hole to the regular assault rifle, it's just so bad. Treyarch did this one patch after Firebase Z came out and just ruined that wonder weapon forever, man. So that's why I agree. I think it's a B tier.
Settle for B.
Yeah.
That
it's
works
B.
for me.
Yeah, it's
I
right.
didn't play much Firebase
right
Z,
in
so
there.
I really don't care.
True. Yeah.
Okay,
it's in
next
the
is the Cerberus pistol from Mauer.
I have to say A or S.
This one was pretty unique.
A
I
or
love
S.
the different upgrades
It's an
you could get for
incredible
it.
wonder weapon. Yeah.
This was probably the peak of this game for
I
wonder
agree.
weapons.
I agree.
The only thing I didn't like were those annoying ass characters that would talk to you when you used it.
I do think, even though that Trump says it's a bad point, that was one of the coolest things ever. We got story dialogue through a weapon. That is sick. You have to give them innovational points for that. That idea in and of itself is really cool. It's practically infinite ammo because you're getting all these different variants from the zombies. It only works in Cold War. I would personally put it at A or S. Like, it's an incredible wonder weapon.
Yeah,
you know?
could have done without that, but otherwise I think it's another A tier.
It's really
If any
good.
Cold Snore Wonder Weapon has to go into A tier, I'm okay with it being this one.
Yeah, true.
All right, we're almost done, boys.
The last one, the
Finally, we have the
Chrysalax.
Chrysalax.
Hey!
FFF, Forsaken sucks, and so does this Wonder
No,
Weapon.
no,
Whoa,
Trump.
hold up, Jack.
Yeah,
You haven't
relax.
even given this thing a chance. I know for a fact you never even bothered playing Forsaken. This is an A-tier wonder weapon.
I would even put it in S next to the Cerberus. The Chrysalax is literally a wonder weapon melee weapon, which in theory is just incredible. You can throw it, you can have it hold off its own area for a couple of seconds. It's the easiest round 100 in all of COD Zombies ever. You literally just swing your axe until you get there. I think that in and of itself makes it crazy overpowered. Easily an A or an S tier wonder weapons. Cold War ended off with some of the best wonder weapons, in my opinion, that we have seen since Black Ops 1. And that is an incredible compliment, you know?
I don't need to play it sleepy. I've seen what happens when you put Burger Town into a zombies map.
True.
It never ends well.
Exactly.
To be fair,
Get him,
it's far
Trump.
better than Infection from Exo Zombies.
Yeah,
The
that is true.
Chrysalax is actually a pretty fun wonder
It's an
weapon.
incredible
I would put it
wonder
in B
weapon.
tier myself.
I think it's
Gotta
even
agree with Joe
higher.
and George.
Yeah,
It's a fun weapon with a cool visual design.
yeah.
Being able to switch between the gun form and axe form was dope.
Yeah,
Solid
that
A tier
was,
for
I
me as well.
forgot, it's also a gun. Granted, you don't really use the gun unless it's an insta-kill that you have, but still, the gun was also a way that you could replenish ammo and stuff. Oh, phenomenal, phenomenal wonder weapon. I just went to my watch history. What's up, bro? 15-year-old kid destroys OnlyFans feminist? I love that, bro. But let's see why.
I think we can compromise at B tier since Donald hates
It's
it
the
so
Bill
much.
Gates, Bill Clinton kid.
Well, it's not the worst tier list I've ever seen.
It's not exactly how my list would look, but at least we got through them all together.
Yeah,
This was
true.
fun, boys.
I have
this
to
was fun.
respect the S tiers though, except for the Mark II. I don't think a Mark II is honestly S tier. I think in terms of iconicism it is, but still, you know what? Great list.
Jill's about
Great
to put me
wonder
to bed
weapon
and read me
list,
my
y'all.
bedtime story, so I'm gonna hop off.
Hey, love that. Love to hear
I think
that.
I'm going to go
Bush.
too, guys. I
Shout
hear
out
Michelle
to
yelling
Obama.
for me to come give her a foot massage.
Okay,
Good night.
Obama. You ain't gotta say all that, bro.
Simp.
What a
Guess
simp.
that just leaves you and me, Trump.
Sorry, George, I'm in the mood for McDonald's, so I'm
Oh,
heading out too.
this
Talk to
is
you
a
later.
tragic ending.
What the hell? Everyone just vanished like the Twin Towers. Guess I'll
Oh.
play a solo game of Die Rise.
President Obama here.
Oh.
Thank you all so much
no,
for taking
Bush.
your time to watch this video.
Hey, shout out to you, Obama.
If you liked it, please remember to leave a thumbs up
I'm
and
gonna leave a
subscribe
thumbs up, bro.
as more
Thank you so
videos
much,
are on the
bro.
way.
Thank you so much.
Please
bro.
share this video with anyone you think would
I'm
enjoy
sharing
it.
this video with
and
everyone
stay
that's
tuned to
watching
see
it.
more of the presidential Zomboys.
Absolutely, bro.
Stay safe, everyone.
Absolutely.
And God bless.
God bless, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely true. Thank you again so much for coming out to this video. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all, ladies and gentlemen, in that next one, baby.